All right, my friend, this episode is very, very different because I have started and stopped this podcast episode probably 15 to 16 times now. And I have decided that today I am going to just say hello. I hope that you are well. I wanted to check in with you and to just say that this is going to be one of the briefest episodes I've ever done because I don't have it in me today to say all the things that I want to say and get it right. There's so many things going on up here right now. Yesterday was a pretty heavy emotional day for me personally. And in fact, in the last week and a half, there's been a lot of, like when they say it rains and then it pours, it feels like that, like when it rains, it pours. And that's how I feel like this past week and a half has been, from hearing from people of my past or family members I haven't talked to in years, and then navigating their own issues and, well, what am I supposed to do about that or handle it? And today it kind of just all hit me and I feel emotionally hungover. And so as I'm sitting here trying to put together some tips and tricks around leadership, because every Wednesday now our conversations are going to be around leadership or entrepreneurship or career. A lot of it's going to be focused around that because I know how much you want those conversations as well. I just thought I don't have it in me today. And the best thing that I can share with you is this: when it comes to leadership, there are going to be some days where you just can't. There's going to be some days where it has gotten to be so much, and sometimes you have to push pause and reset your attitude, reset your mind, and get into a better place for the next day. And for me today, I need a moment to pause and to collect myself from what has been happening over the last week and a half. Now, everything's good, so don't worry. It's just, it's funny how life throws different things at you at different seasons. And I think that that happens to keep us sharp, to keep us growing. We grow through the challenging times. Like, we don't grow when we're feeling all of the success and when there's nothing wrong. We grow when challenges present themselves and you have to figure out a solution to that. Isn't that leadership at its core? You are always trying to navigate dumpster fires and you're trying to always figure out how to solve the problems. But there are some days where you just get tired and you need to be able to say, all right, I have to walk away today. Like, I've done everything that I can do. I've laid it all out on the table. This was the best that I could do. And tomorrow is a new day. And for me, that is today. That is today. And I'm so sorry, as much as it pains me that this episode is going to be this short and it wasn't anything that was tangible, I think, for you. I know that I needed to show up because this is the commitment that I made to myself and to all of you. We hit over 10,000 plays and downloads on the podcast since it launched in late October. I am so proud of that, and I'm more grateful to each and every one of you who take time out of your day to tune in to our conversations together. So I want to say thank you for that. And there are going to be moments like today where I can't give any more. I am not a full-time podcaster. My work is in school nutrition, is as a keynote speaker. And so I do all of this in spare time. And I'm not even saying spare time. There's not a lot of spare time, but I do the podcasting on top of all of the daily things that I do for my business. And so once in a while, I record an I think the one time it was kind of like this, I was like, I'm in my closet recording because my kids were being loud, or I almost didn't show up for this episode because this happened. And so I think this might be the third time now since October. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I think of all the people that I listen to and their podcast, I don't ever hear them say, I don't feel like it today, or I'm going to skip this episode. They don't ever say that. And so like me doing this today, I feel, what am I doing? Why am I even saying this to you? Just get over it and record the podcast. But then that wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be myself. I wouldn't be real and honest to you to say, like, this is what happens sometimes in leadership. This is what happens more so when you own your own business. You are always going to have things coming at you in a leadership role. And sometimes you just get tired. Some days you just need to give yourself grace and say, I've done the best that I can do and I've laid it all out. So today, my friend, this was a very short one. I am so grateful that you show up. And this is a great opportunity that if you haven't had a moment to listen to all the episodes, to go back and catch up on some of them. If you are listening to this on Spotify, you can watch the episodes if you want. And if you're watching them, but you don't have time to watch, you can just go over to Spotify or Apple Podcast and you can listen to it and go for a walk. All right, my friend, thanks so much for being here. And I know this was a short one, but I hope that it's a good reminder to you to just sometimes you need to just get up and walk away and recollect yourself, and it's going to be okay. All right, my friend, until we meet again, keep your light burning from ash to dust.